Welcome to the Tangle Puppet. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for me. This is going to be a very specific type of twin flame reading. Okay, this is for twin flames who have never met each other. They've never met their twin, but they're both aware that they have one. They are have never met each other. Okay, so aware but not met. Okay. What is the masculine thinking and feeling about his twin he's never met? So he definitely wants you to know that there's no one keeping him from you because he doesn't want to ever be somebody that would hurt you. So he's preparing for the journey. He felt like he kept abandoning people to make himself important, but he's realizing it's that important connection that the two have. How is the And there's so much he wants to tell you, okay? He cannot wait to physically meet you. How is the feminine twin feeling? The feminine energy. They're afraid that they'll never find you. But she already is aware that you're the love of her life. That's why she's afraid she's not going to find you. She knows that you're going to be her soulmate, the one she mates with her soul for life. Yeah. She's she's emotionally unavailable to others. That's how she keeps herself prepared for you. She's ready to be able to have this connection with you. She as well cannot wait to meet you. What is I was going to say, what is the shared feelings of both parties is that they definitely can feel each other. They definitely can feel each other. And they're not afraid of this commitment. They're waiting for it, prepared and waiting to tell you that they love you. Both of them want to say, I feel you and I love you. And they know that they're apart. Like I said, this is a long distance connection. It's connected by the soul strand, by the thread. They know of each other. They've never met each other. They know they're at a long distance because of the connection, the thread. But they both want to say, I love you and I feel you. That's why I can't wait to meet you. Parties, both parts of this soul, are preparing for the other one by becoming a better person. They have been inspired in so many different ways to be the best to them. And they know what they want. They want to be the best version of them when they meet this person. They're not nervous. They're just being prepared. Their childhood woundings have been healed. And the universe is just asking you guys to be patient. Be patient with the connection. Your story isn't over, is what the universe is telling you. The person, you will know this is your person because they're the person in your dreams. They will be an open book to you, and the chemistry is going to be off the charts. There will not be any type of sabotage in this connection, and they're already checking on you from afar. You better believe it. They find you incredibly attractive. And they want to start this beginning with you. They can't wait to have a life with you. All the demons, their inner demons on both parties have been healed. And they're not sorry about it. Just don't give up on the connection, because God made this connection. He prepared this connection, and He preserved this connection for the right, perfect moment. There's been interference to stop this connection, and that was that divine intervention by God. Both parties felt it. Show me what was happening in the masculine's world before the divine intervention. It was mending in reverse, so he had a lot of issues going on. He was a leg down. He done lost a leg. Oh no, man without a leg. Leg down, leg down. And it was not milk and honey. That is what was going on in the past. Yeah, I tried to make sure I didn't have the deck in reverse. Not the case. So, yeah. What he was going through, he knew was not for him. Not for him. Building blocks in reverse. You can't build crap over here. He's like, what is this wood? This is rotten wood. What am I supposed to build with this? Time to go. I'm going to have to sit down and think about this for a while. Yeah, with deep knowing and the image here, he had to go deep inside himself to figure out what the HE double hockey sticks is going on here. What do you expect me to do with this? This disloyal person who has a lack of higher power, who keeps trying to be so codependent on this luck that it's ran out for them. They don't have any luck. They're doing everything that is not by this book. It's brought all this chaos in my life. It's this never-ending story. He said, I need out of this. There's got to be a change in the wind. There's got to be something I can do that's by the book to stop all this. So he went to thinking. Thinking. I've been thinking. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, I'm still thinking. What to think. Thinking. He's going through all these filing cabinets in his brain. He's like, oh God, what chapter does this even fall under? Gosh, this is some crazy crap. And he got to digging. He got to thinking. He got to using his time well. He started seeing something. He quit cleaning up somebody else's actions, and then he started doing things a different way. He started making him a new life here. It was with this soulmate energy, this flexible energy. He started preparing for it. He started becoming flexible. He's seen something. Yeah, he started seeing where his soul was connected to. Where this string of this home, where his compass led him, was to this other part of his soul. He realized that he had been exchanging gifts with this very soulmate. Through this heartstring, he had been co-creating. And that really got him to thinking, what do you mean? How is this even possible? I hear you to say, what? How? I beg to differ. How does that even work? What is it? He said, I'm a very logical man over here. You're going to have to get to explaining this to me. Explain this yin energy and how it works. They're like, well, your chosen one, a blessed one. 44,222. See, it's all adding up. The math in here. 2 times 2, or 2. 22 times 2. 44. 2. It's all math in here. In this situation, God thought that your soul glittered. You're one of the chosen ones. You better just get to chopping up all this karmatic life you got going on here, because this is about to make you happy. This is what's to bring you bliss in your life, this peaceful state of mind. It's when you cross this checkered, when your soul, when this gem inside of you becomes lit, then this heartstring ignites, and then you see home is where the heart is. Every light in the house is on because their gem is lit. You can see it, you can feel it. It's tugging on you. It's anchoring in. It's something about this message you found. You didn't even feel like it was fair. You couldn't even breathe. It dropped you to your knees. You were like, why? Why, God? Why is this like this? Why did I just now find out about this? Why have I been going around in all these unnecessary cycles for unnecessary reasons? Why? I'm angry now. Why all these unfinished symphonies? What is the purpose of this? What? Now I'm questioning you. And he said, what? Do you want chaos and conflict, or are you going to sit down and shut up for a second, son? Why? He said, why? I'm going to sit down, but why? He said, well, I give you the tools to get in your Akashic records. To get in that book that was written long ago. See, this was already written. You just didn't look. You didn't go inward. You never asked me why was every cycle full of chaos. You never questioned why it was like that. You just kept trying to fix it, right? You never really thought about maybe there was something better or different out here for you right here and right now at this very moment. This was written long ago. Worlds within worlds within worlds, that when you got to this point there would be a fork in your road. It would be something to do with inside this community. You, Mr. Yang, inside this community, would all of a sudden see something, hear something, get a message that would take you into two different directions, a fork within worlds within worlds. That your energy is worlds within worlds within worlds. It's split into two paths, worlds within worlds, the masculine and the yin, right? And then he went inside himself with all these emotions. He started crying. He's like, oh dear God, what am I going to do about this? How am I even going to do this or explain this? Are they going to call this a midlife crisis? Because I'm going to go, and if this is true, then I'm going to go and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to find this treasure that you put on this island for me, this other half of me, because this is the truth to be told. Is this is all I've ever wanted. This is all I've ever looked for. This is fated for me. What you said is this is written for me. So I'm about to come to the edge, God. I'm going to the edge. I'm going the distance. I have regenerated. I have regrowed. Regrew. I have took a nap. I'm powered. I'm ready for this. Divine intervention happens. Okay. Don't forget, snapshot, picture frame. Let's see. I can't even get it to tell me what the minutes is, but there's your moment. Okay. Click. Stop there. Now we're gonna take a pause on him. He's on divine intervention. Now we're gonna get her to divine intervention, to realizing the truth. All right. Holy Father, show me for the divine feminine side or for the feminine side of this twin flame union. What led her? Where was she at before the divine intervention? Show me where the feminine was before. She wanted to know why. Can't she clean it all up? Why is everything always a mess? A mess, a mess, a mess, a mess, a mess. Yeah, a mess and unhappy. That's what it was. The wood wasn't chopped. Couldn't clean it up. Couldn't figure out why. Yeah. Yin energy popping out on the board. She was a mess. That's what it shows me right here. A mess. And a bunch of unfinished cycles. Round and around and around. But she was about to get a leg up. She was going to understand something. Yeah, with this lucky 4-leaf clover energy, she still had this serendipity about her, even though she didn't understand. Yeah, she was observing something. A soulmate. So the divine feminine's always been able to observe the energy. Maybe she didn't understand it, so she was asking why. Why do I feel this, man? Yeah. She could feel all the chaos and the conflict of this soulmate's life, of her life. Yeah, she knew something wasn't by the book. This 11. But this loyal heart, this soulmate energy, it's in upright. So she could feel his energy. She could feel it strong. She knew it was around her. A soulmate energy. She was observing it, not by the book, so maybe she was observing things her own way. It brought in some chaos and some conflict into her life, into her ability to have peace. She didn't understand. She kept saying, why? So she started tapping into his energy. They started sharing this eternal energy. She felt it. It shifted things out in her life. Yeah, her new life went in reverse. And she couldn't fix it. She couldn't clean it up. It just kept going around and around. But with this not for you in reverse, she knew something about this had to do with her. With her soulmate. Yeah, that they shared energy. She knew that. Yeah, she didn't have to go to the sea. So this divine feminine's was already in the knowing before the divine intervention. Yeah, she's a thinker. She had already thought about this. Maybe she had a deep knowing. A deep knowing. God told her. Yeah, God said, I'm going to build this for you, and it's going to be milk and honey. So she had this deep knowing just to pray, just to keep, that it's time to go. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Because all she had to do was breathe. Just keep moving forward, stay poised. That's the truth to behold. That was the energy that was here. She just had to keep working on herself. Just keep breathing, keep changing, keep clearing it out. Yeah, that the masculine would soon come. Yeah, come to the edge. That this story was one that could never end. That it would go on for life. A lifetime once it was. Yeah, and that's to be fair. Is that's the story. That's the truth. Is that they've exchanged. They're part of each other's souls. And this is a blessing for each other. To be happy. Is that this fork in the road is really one and the other. So the other one can tell what's going on in their life by their energy and how it shifts out when they know it's not theirs. It lets them know what's going on with their twin. And that's never going to end. That's never going to stop. They can't abandon that. They can't get out of that. They can't stop it. So together it could be a leg up. It would allow them to become flexible, to mend the fork where it's split. It would be one whole. It would be the same. It would be in the same world. It would allow for everything to rejuvenate. It would be peaceful. The heart and the home would be connected, one strand of energy. So Divine Feminine was over here just living life up, unhappy, trying to always clean up something because she knew it was just time to heal, grow, and evolve. So I'm going to get myself as many situations that I can to learn all of these experiences so I can be properly groomed, prepared, prosperous, healed, the teacher and the student, so I can be the perfect wife, basically, for my twin, the perfect partner, the perfect half of my soul, to have this new life. How did this divine intervention show up for the masculine energy? It was a change. Big change. Maybe it came in with a gust of wind. Maybe she blew it to him with the gust of wind. She said, I feel you need something to change your life. Look with these clouds and this image. It happened out of nowhere. But it was written in the fates. It was the building blocks. It was this deep knowing. See, he knew what it was. He knew that there was going to be gold at the end of this rainbow. That everything, the fates, the building blocks, by the book, it was written in the book of fates. And that's the truth to be told. He knew that this is the way this would go. This was his road to his soulmate. How'd he feel? There's two paths. Tick-tock. I must choose. I'm choosing that loyal heart, my soulmate. He said, time to go. Time to go to sea. I keep hearing that song, doing 80 and 60. F a ticket. Because I ain't never met nobody like this in a minute. I'm in a hurry. Gotta get there, gotta keep going. But I'm waiting. I'm on the road and I'm rolling. Keep going. Keep rolling. Girl, you rolling around my head and it's growing, growing. Let it know it, knowing. Something about by the book I'm going. I'm gonna be loyal. I'm gonna be dedicated. I'm gonna make you breakfast in bed. And keep you medicated, healing, growing, evolving, and changing. He wants to nurture you. He feels like you're just a blessing in his world. Yes, and you make him happy. All right. So, rabbits. Something to do with rabbits. Sometimes rabbits bring in fear, but I'll tell you something. Any fear is lower vibrations. It is not of your highest potential. When you feel fear, you need to go on ahead and do that. Get rid of that lower vibration that is stalking, haunting, trying to take and get you to go to the pawn shop with your soul over here and bargain on it because it wants to win. It wants to win. It wants to charge you interest to get it back. It wants to take a little piece of it each time. Yeah, so where the yin was, is the yin's popping out. The yin is popping out. She's like, I got a leg up. I'm popping out. I'm speaking up for myself. 2, 3, 4 here on the board. Boom, that's where I'm at with this. I'm ready. Ready. That's the message. That's how she was. When this divine intervention, she was like, hey, boom, I'm ready. All right, she was ready. That's where she was. Okay, yeah, she was, I'm ready, I'm building, I'm doing everything, I'm ready to co-create. Let's do this. Let's take this death to birth. Let's resurrect this soul. Yeah, she's like, one path, I'm ready. I ain't even observing. I'm taking action. I got both my legs. Now I got 4 legs. What to do? The higher power. That's what she told the higher power. What do you want me to do to get this new life, this new phase? How do I need to help co-create? What do I need to do? I'm ready. That's what she said. No preservation here. No need for a nap here. What would you like for me? How do I need to put the blocks into play? What do I need to do? How would you like me to help the fates? She was connected to the higher power. She was always connected to the higher power as he was. But guess what? He's now listening. And his fork is not a fork anymore. It's only one option, only one way. And that's the truth to be told. 414. He's like, I can't even just chop this up to quinkydink. I don't even say that word, but okay. He said, this is just the way that it was. This is a leg up. This is the way that it's supposed to go. He questioned the higher power, and they're like, because you have big purpose on this life to clean something up, to help it globally when it comes to these things changing, this chaos and this conflict. And it's fated that you and this person are connected right here and right now to this yin. She will always be loyal. She's the other half of your heart. You're one side, she's the other. You're mended, sewed, connected by a string from the higher powers. So you need to co-create to help the world regenerate. Right. With your soulmate, the love of your life. He said, well, damn, that rests on my shoulders. She's like, I didn't realize it was that big. Gosh, what a big world. What a tiny shoulder. He goes like, don't start playing with me. Now you a weenie or something? And she's like, well, no. He's like, you've got all the gifts you need to get the job done. So does the masculine. And that's how this works. See this thick line right here of energy? It's going to connect in when you connect up. It's fated this way. It's the building blocks. You're going to see. Just do what I said. Balance the scales. Get together. Oh, so they've been ordered during this divine intervention to find out why, how, and when. What was going on. What was the big deal. How to clean it all up. But they're still not in connection. Let's not forget. They've not met each other yet. They've just been in this thinking stage. Thinking, fixing, doing healing, rejuvenating, growing, perfecting, preparing. All right. So where is the masculine at this moment? Meditating, breathing, releasing emotions. He has gotten his leg back. Lieutenant Dan, we got new legs, yo. He knows where he's supposed to be going. He knows how to walk the walk and talk the talk now. Yeah, he can go the distance. He knows what he's supposed to be doing. Yeah, he went inside, deep within inside himself and the higher power. He knows it's time to go. He's going to his twin. TikTok, he's in a rush. He knows he better hurry up. Something has shifted. Something has changed. And it's a blessing and it's on his way. He better hurry up. It's something about overnight. He's coming in. He's coming fast and he's coming hot. In the middle of the night. Yeah, he's on his way. This is going to be a never-ending story to you. Mr. Loyal. Mr. Right. Mr. and Mrs. Light. Where is the divine feminine at this moment? The feminine energy of the twins. She's working or doing something in the community. She's doing things by the book or with the community by the book. She's helping people follow a proper place to a place of more balanced, harmonious. Yeah, right here and right now. She's cleaned some stuff up. All this dead energy's been chopped up and cleared away. It's been removed. It's healed. It's prepared and ready. And that's the truth to be told, is she's just doing what she's told. Exchanging gifts in the community with herself. Yeah, helping everything just keep moving, healing, growing, and evolving. It's the building blocks to keep everything going the way that God wanted it to. So it's never ending. It's resting, rejuvenating, keep building, healing, and growing. Yeah, everything. She's making proper moves. She's going the distance. She's not even in a rush. She's just balancing things out, waiting to balance the scales with this yang. She's completely balanced. Like I said, she knows that she's glitter at the end of the rainbow, at the end of this chaos and conflict for this masculine. She wants to mend everything. She's ready to meet him. She's ready to heal him. She's ready to exchange energies with him. Yeah, let's go to the edge. Let's co-create. And that's where she's at with it. All right. So supposed to be doing a live soon. So twins who've never met but know about each other, it looks like you're on the way to each other. Keep healing, growing, and evolving. We'll check in again later. Have a good night.